Okay, we have more. I can't keep up. We have more info regarding the new characters and the DLCs. First of all, hi everyone. A few people in the comments for the last video said that they actually released some more details about Undertaker and also Scholar. So GameSpot has exclusive videos breaking down the characters, what they do, their abilities and things like that. So might as well just get ahead of it. Let's watch these. I'm gonna react to these, and then just see what we have for Undertaker. And then if maybe I'll also watch the Scholar one as well. I'll see. But for now, we're gonna watch the Elden Ring Nightreign DLC Undertaker character breakdown exclusive. That's a mouthful. This is from GameSpot, by the way. Oh, and we also have details on release times. So where I live in Central Time, so it's going to release at, I think, 6 p.m.? No, wait. 5 p.m. 5 p.m. It's going to release at 5 p.m. Central Time. I'll post the graphic up here of the map. I'll also post a link in the description for those who don't know. I'll post a link in the description to the announcement. It'll show the map so you can see your own time zone, so you can know when it's releasing. It's releasing earlier on PC than it is on consoles. But anyways, here is the character breakdown.
One of Elden Ring Nightreign's 2 new Nightfarers, the Undertaker, might be my favorite of them all. GameSpot had the exclusive opportunity to play Elden Ring Nightreign's DLC, The Forsaken Hollows, early. We spent the entire day testing out 2 new characters, the Scholar
okay,
and the
new
Undertaker.
boss already?
In this
Or
video,
new
we are going to break down
temporary
Undertaker.
boss?
Be sure to check out our other video
field
on
boss.
Scholar afterward.
Okay, so there's going to be some new stuff in here,
Undertaker
I can already tell.
is a fast and furious damage dealer who can shred enemies. She's an abbess sent by her monastery to slay Night
She's so
Lords, and we're
fast.
pretty sure she's gonna become a staple of most Nightreign comps.
Yeah.
Her weapon preference is hammers and has A scaling in both faith and
Oh.
strength. Her HP scaling is B, and she has C scaling in FP and stamina. Given that she's such a quick character, it would have been nice to have something higher than a C in stamina scaling.
Seems like a very
but I
aggressive
guess if it was any
character, too.
higher, she might be way too overpowered.
Yeah, I can see that.
Alright, let's break down her movesets. Her character skill is Trance. The official
Trance.
description is bloodletting triggers the power of the loathsome hex, which translates to, when activated, her running becomes as fast as dashing without consuming stamina, while toughness and combo attack power all increase.
Oh,
Her
so you just
dodge
get in
improves
there.
to a dodge step. If Undertaker's ultimate art gauge is full, you can consume it for even more benefits. Her attack power goes up,
Dude, that
movement
ult is
speed
so
increases
fast.
even more, and she can dodge a lethal blow, just like Wilder can. If you're an aggressive player who likes to be in the thick of
Yeah.
the action, you should be spamming this at every chance
Fuck,
you get.
man. Fuck,
Undertaker's
man.
passive ability is Confluence. When another player uses their ultimate art, the Undertaker has a brief window to activate hers for free,
That's
regardless of how
nuts,
full her
dude.
own ultimate art gauge is. The Undertaker's ultimate art is Loathsome Hex. Now,
An
this
uncanny
is
bone,
one
it
hell of
says.
a fun ult. The Undertaker
so
will pull
far!
an uncanny bone from her body, speed through the air toward the target like a missile, and unleash a powerful attack. It's long range, high damage, and you can even do it mid-air.
Okay, goats.
It's perfect to help close gaps, and thanks to Confluence, can be used to stack incredible amounts of damage very quickly. It's worth getting used to the amount of distance you can cover in
Dude,
the
that's
training
so
grounds.
fucking
There's
far.
nothing worse than popping your ult only for it to not connect because you were a little bit too far away. Also, make sure that there are no obstacles in your
Whoa,
way.
whoa, whoa,
unless
whoa,
you
whoa,
want
whoa,
to be
whoa!
splashed
Did you see
into
that
a
name?
wall or tree. You can also use it to get close to
We're gonna
your
go back and
allies
look
if
at
they're
that.
downed.
They have
It's a
Death
super
Knight?
versatile ult. While playing, we frequently coupled Undertaker
Dude.
with Duchess. What we would do is pop
Dude!
ultimate art. In doing so,
They put the
we get
Demon
free
Princes
loads of
in!
Hex. Then
We gotta go-
pop loads of Hex again
Whoa.
if your ultimate gauge is full.
What
Then
else are we
throw
getting?
Restage into the mix, which is Duchess's ability that reapplies all the damage the enemy took.
Was that
in
an
the last
earlier and I
3
didn't
seconds.
notice?
Doing this successfully is so fun. You're basically bullying any enemy that stands in your way. Unfortunately, we weren't able to test out any Undertaker-specific relics, but we were able
Okay,
to
I
see
need to
what
go
they
back
are.
because I was focusing too much on the
Activating ultimate art
bosses.
increases attack power. Contact with allies restores their HP while ultimate art is activated.
Okay.
Attack power increased by landing the final blow of a chain attack. And physical attacks boosted while assist effect from incantation is active for self. Overall, Undertaker is one hell of a fun character to
Yeah,
play,
it seems
and
like
the
it.
satisfaction of popping her ult multiple times in quick succession to watch boss health bars deplete in seconds is unmatched.
Dude.
If you're a greedy player like me, definitely keep an eye on that stamina bar. It certainly caught me out a few times.
Yeah, I can
However,
imagine.
when you pop the trance ability, stamina management is obviously much easier. Undertaker can fit in any comp, but as mentioned, pairs very
So
well
Red
with
Wolf is going to
Justice
be
to
an
stack a lot
end of day
damage
boss
very,
now?
very quickly. We even tried comps with multiple Undertakers to great effect. The Forsaken Hollows also introduces
we gotta go
another
back.
Nightfarer, the Scholar, so go check out Jake's breakdown if you want to see how a true support character in Nightreign plays, and for our impressions on all the new content, including third day bosses and new Shifting Earth, check it out on GameSpot.
Okay. So it is that dude, fucking Demon Prince. Okay, so Scholar is like full support, and then this is just like pure offense. So I think I'm gonna be using Undertaker a lot more. We gotta go back. Okay, because there's a few new bosses that they already started talking about, or they already showed. Where was it? It was like the Cuckoo. Yeah.
Undertaker.
The Cuckoo
Be sure to
Knights.
check out
The Cuck Chair Knights. What else do we have? Fucking Demon Prince from DS3 is absurd that they just snuck this in here in a character breakdown.
a missile.
Where are
It's
you?
perfect to help close.
Ancestral
It's long
Fall.
range,
Okay,
right towards
this is
the
also a
target
new
like
boss. I didn't
Undertaker
even
will
notice.
pull and unleash a powerful attack.
Yeah, so you, maybe I missed this earlier. Maybe I thought it was something else. But the fact that we just get fucking Demon Prince, they just snuck it in there? Brother.
Obstacles in your way, the last thing you want is to go splat into a wall or tree.
Yeah, so it was earlier in the trailer. I just didn't notice it. What the hell? Dude, that's
What we would
nuts.
do is-
Okay, so we get Demon Prince. It's obviously going to be it's going to be split into the two. What else do we get? We get it's Ancestral Followers, right? That's what it was called. I'm searching for
Ability
it.
is window to activate hers for free, regardless of how full her own ultimate art gauge is. The Undertaker's ultimate, it's long range,
Ancestral
high damage,
Follower
and
Warriors.
you
I
can
saw
even do it
Death
in
Knight
mid-air.
as well
It's
from the
perfect to
DLC,
help
which is a
close
lot of
gaps,
fun.
and thanks to Confluence, can be used to stack incredible amounts of
Brother,
damage.
dude, that character looks nuts. I gotta watch the Scholar one now.
One of Elden
Okay,
Ring's new
we're watching the
Nightfare's
Scholar one
Scholar
now.
is a support character with a bite.
Grafted sign on that hallway seems
GameSpot
awful.
had the exclusive opportunity to play Elden Ring Nightreign's
Okay,
DLC,
we got a
The
Madness
Forsaken
Swamp.
Hollows early. We spent the entire day testing out the two new characters, the Scholar and the Undertaker. And in this video, we're going to break down the Scholar. Be sure to check out our other video on the Undertaker afterward.
Already did, buddy. I can't believe they brought
Scholar
Demon Prince
traveled
back.
to Limveld to seek knowledge and
What else are
catalog
we gonna
his
get?
experiences. He favors a tactical approach and succeeds when other characters are pulling aggro away from him so he can analyze foes.
Got
He
it.
favors thrusting swords and has S-tier scaling in Arcane with Bs in HP, FP, and Stamina.
Okay.
His weakest stat is Strength, which sits at a D, so Arcane
That's fair.
Dex weapons are his best friend. Scholar's passive skill Bagcraft is perhaps his most interesting mechanic. Consumable stacks are increased, and consumable categories can be leveled up twice during a match. The first
Interesting.
level up improves an item's strength or effectiveness, while the second can add a secondary effect. You can level up items by repeatedly
Oh.
using them, and how long it takes to level them up seems to depend on the item. Thankfully, you don't level up individual consumables, but rather categories. For
Oh,
example,
okay,
if
that's
you toss some
really
fire
nice.
pots and level it up, all pots will benefit. There are a lot of consumables in Elden Ring Nightreign, and we didn't test them all, but they can result in more potent healing items and stronger offensive items that have better areas of effects
Okay, that's
or
great to know.
additional status effects. In order to make the most of this ability, you should be item spamming. I even equipped some relics that had scholars start with consumables just so I could level them up
That's a good
right
idea,
out
actually.
of the gate. His character
I
skill
wanna get
called
good at this
Analyze
character.
does exactly
So it would be great
that.
in trios.
Scholar can analyze enemies and allies in order to issue buffs and debuffs. Upon activating his
Activate on
character's
enemy
skill,
and
he
activate on
lowers his
self.
weapon, making you vulnerable, and a big circle appears on the screen, which you can aim. Enemies and allies within that circle will be analyzed, and the longer you analyze, the more buffs and debuffs stack. Once complete, you can either pull left trigger to nerf an enemy's attack or right trigger
Ooh,
to
Curse
give
Blade.
your allies a
Oh, that's gonna suck. Curse Blade and Divine Beast Warrior.
stamina buff. A level 1 buff
Oh,
increases
that's
your
gonna
stamina,
suck.
and a
I
level
can't
3
wait.
gives you a barrier that activates a shockwave when hit. A level 1 debuff decreases an enemy's attack, and at level 3 they take extra damage on their next
What did I
hit.
see there?
However,
Looked like
analyzing
the
enemies
flies.
isn't instantaneous. The speed depends on how close you are to an enemy. The smaller the gap between you and the
Have I seen
enemy,
those
the
fly
quicker
enemies
you can
before?
analyze it. High risk, higher reward.
The DS3 DLC stuff?
The key is to analyze multiple enemies and allies at once, effectively crippling entire groups if you manage to capture them all in one circle. This character skill is especially useful for the new Day 3 boss, the Balancers. We weren't allowed to capture footage of this boss, but
They just
as the trailer
gave it a
teased, you'll be
name?
fighting multiple enemies at once.
They're called the Balancers.
Scholar's
weird
Ultimate
name.
Art Communion links all nearby enemies and allies together. If one takes damage, then every linked one also takes damage. Additionally, any healing items used in the area are shared between all Nightfarers.
Got it.
It's a powerful skill that can easily take down multi-enemy bosses and larger groups of enemies and improves the team's survivability. Another ability that could be invaluable against the new Day 3 boss. Unfortunately, we weren't able to test out any Scholar-specific relics, but we were able to see what they were. They are as follows. Prevent slowing of character skill progress, allies targeted by character skill gain boosted attack, earn runes for each additional specimen acquired with character skill, and continuous
Specimen
damage
acquired?
inflicted on targets threaded by ultimate art. We don't know exactly how these work in context, but
Yeah.
I can tell you I am absolutely going to use the one that boosts allies' attacks. Based on our experience,
Curseblade
it
and
seems like
Divine Beast
Scholar
Warrior
could pair
seems like a
nicely with
end of, like,
almost
day
any
1, day 2
Nightfare,
boss.
but he's at his most useful against multi-enemy bosses. If you know you're going to fight the new boss, Gladius or Everdark Libra, then he could prove invaluable.
Yeah,
That said,
exactly.
I don't think there will ever be a situation where having multiple scholars in an expedition is useful. Like Guardian, he can assist the team in a lot of ways, but he doesn't have the damage output to carry a run,
That's
like
fair.
Wilder or the
Whoa,
other
whoa,
new
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Nightfarer,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Undertaker.
whoa, whoa.
Be sure to check out Lucy's Break. Then he could prove
That's-
invaluable.
okay, this is-
That said, I don't think there will ever be a situation.
That's
where
regular
having
one, and then
multiple scholars
they
in an
just showed the one in the
expedition is
field.
Useful. Like Guardian, he can assist
was
the
it
team
called?
in a lot of ways, but he doesn't have the damage
Sundered Tricephalos. Interesting.
output
So
to
it's just
carry
going to be
a
out
run.
in the field. It's going to be like one of the new like raid events or whatever you want to call it.
like Wilder or the other new Nightfarer, Undertaker. Be sure to check out Lucy's breakdown on Undertaker or our overall impressions on the Forsaken Hollows DLC next.
Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting to say, like, I am definitely lean more towards the Undertaker, but the fact that they showed off like so many new like bosses and events just through these character breakdowns is kind of wild to me. The fact that like that wouldn't be like left for, I don't know, at least try to like keep that behind doors until release. So there was a lot in these 2 videos actually, so I'm glad I watched them. I'll probably watch the hands-on by myself because I don't want to, or maybe I hold off because like what if they show even more? You know what, I'm probably just gonna leave it. Because the game comes out literally in like a day. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. What do you think of these? What do you think of like the new bosses that they showed off in these 2 videos too? Because my brain, it just racking my brain as to like possibilities for like what else they could put in the game. Because it seems to be like a decent. There's obviously like a lot of Elden Ring DLC stuff, but then even some like DS3 DLC stuff, like Demon Prince. The fact that it's like they're saying the Dreg Lord, and there is a boss that you fight in the Dreg Heap. I'm like, buddy, what are we doing here? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed watching all this. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more, because starting like essentially like Wednesday onwards, there's going to be a lot of Nightreign content coming out with the DLC. I'm also going to be playing it on stream, so if you want to, I put the stream link in the description as well. If you want to watch me play on stream with pals, I'm going to be doing that Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday as well. I'm also going to be playing off stream and probably recording a fair bit of that too. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy. Hope you enjoy the DLC. I'm excited. Okay, bye.